Well, hello folks. We are continuing our tour of my garden, my summer garden tour series that I do for my permaculture garden in the cross timbers of Texas. It's really kind of an inventory that has just every single crop that I'm growing, every single plant that I'm growing in my cultivated areas. Oh yeah, let me say this. This garden bed I'm going to cover, I've covered in the past. Like I said, I do this annually. This is called the Mexican Plum garden bed. This year I'm going to try to combine this garden bed video with the Mustang Grape garden bed. I don't know if it's going to come out that way, but we'll give it a go. All right, so let's get to it. What you see here, this tree here is a dwarf mulberry. Let's see, we have a mesquite, and I have this crop growing everywhere. In my other videos you'll see it. This is called fuzzy bean. Get the leaves on that. Okay, and I have that trellised up all kinds of things. All right, so like the name of the garden bed, Mexican plum, that's what predominantly grows here. Is that fuzzy bean again. This is a Mexican plum I planted this year. It's doing quite nicely. See, there's a Mexican plum. The Mexican plum I have back here has always struggled. I also want to mention the reason why I do my videos in the summer. I usually do them earlier than this, but I like to wait until the plants are stressed so you can see how the system actually works in a worst case scenario. Stupid! So this ain't too bad. I start videoing every year when I have to start watering. I just now had to this year. There's another Mexican plum. And this one is actually 2 years old and yet struggles more than some of the others. There's another one. Let's hope he does quite well. We need some rain soon, that's for sure. Look at this guy. I planted this new this year. Got big hopes for it. Passion flower. Mixed in with that fuzzy bean, so we can get plenty of beans. And I got a sweet potato growing. It's actually rooted way down there in a compost pile. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna watch this here. Another Mexican plum starting to take off. That's real nice. And a big daddy Mexican plum back there. Not doing too bad. A bit more shaded, that's why. A Mexican plum that died off finally after like 5 years. I'll have to replant that in the fall. And at the back of this bed, thornless blackberry. Not doing too bad. Okay. Of course, everything else will be things that are ubiquitous everywhere. Okay. So we've arrived at the Mustang Grape garden bed. Let's get started here. I have one of my wild blackberries growing here. That should be nice. Here we have a Texas persimmon. Hasn't expressed yet what sex it is. We got a Mustang Grape growing up here mixed with Ipomaea, the morning glory. And I should have a fuzzy bean in there as well. Let's hope I do. Maybe somewhere else, but we'll see. I have a dead Nanking cherry that's lived here for 2 years and died this year because it had too much water in this garden bed. Probably because I built this berm and it's finally starting to break down and work really well, a little too well. So we'll see how the water puddles here and I'll readjust my plantings. Another hard loss this year was the only female that I know of for sure of my 3-leaf sumac, which is a really useful plant. It died. But next to it we have Texas persimmon, doing okay. And got some new growth out of that Texas persimmon this year, so I got high hopes for it. And down in here we have a wild strawberry, still barely holding on. I don't think it's going to make it this year though, but I hope so. A new planting I have is a Mexican plum. Probably needs some water. Let's hope we keep it going. This is a part of that Mustang grapevine that is falling out of my live trellis. So, new this year, I just stuff it inside the fence. Let it climb up that way. Little tree herding action.
The art of bush manipulation.
Okay. All right, so we have another Mustang Grape down here that's now trellised up here. It's got a little bit of green on it. These plants are made for this environment. Got a Texas pecan. And in about 30 years, it'll start feeding me. And then we have a Mustang Grape here, still alive. There it is, growing okay. Need to get some water over here. We have some wild strawberries that are spreading all over the place over here, which is not bad. And the last crop here, on this Mustang Grape area, is another Mustang Grape. Yeah, and there's that fuzzy bean that I knew I had trellised up. It seems to grow real nice with this, so we'll spread that around back here. All right, the Mexican Plum and Mustang Grape garden beds. Oh, it's like a jungle in here. Jesus. Stuck.